I'm Carrie Med, Superintendent of Schools in SCD 52.
And I'm Eben Shaw, principal here at Leavitt High School.
And we're here to talk about a proposed policy that's going to be going to the school board to make our schools cell phone free for the 25-26 school year. So, Mr. Shaw, what are we looking to change regarding electronic device use in schools?
I think the big change that we're looking for is no electronic devices, smartphones, smartwatches during the school day, period. So come in, they're away until the school day ends. And then another substantive change would be to actually have a school district policy established at the board level that makes the entire district device-free pre-K to 12.
So why are we looking to make this change now? I know you've done some work at the high school to reduce cell phone use, but this takes it a little bit further.
Yeah, we've been working on it for a while. I think the number one reason that we're looking at this is to improve face-to-face communication between everybody. And with smartphones, smartwatches, that sort of thing, there's a lot of communication happening, but it's with your thumbs. Face-to-face communication has been reduced, so we're looking to improve that. Also, there's no question around the research that suggests smartphones are distractions to students during the school day, so we're looking to reduce some distraction. We're looking to address concerns around cyberbullying, which are real, and also to help to reduce anxiety, because even if you have your phone on you and it's put away during the day, you know, in the back of your mind, you're getting notifications. It's there. When the phone in my pocket buzzes, I'm like, I wonder what that was. And it's bugging me until I check it. So this would take that off the table.
So you and I have actually been doing a lot of research this year, collecting a lot of sort of data around cell phone use. And one thing in particular that stood out to me was in a survey, a nationwide survey, over 70% of high school teachers said cell phone distractions with their students was a major problem.
Yes.
So what does that look like here at the high school? What are you seeing here?
Well, I think it's as simple as students checking text messages or social media alerts on their phones, getting on phones during this class or otherwise to watch videos or play games. It quite honestly causes drama at times during the day, and trying to cut down on the drama. So I think that would be a big help.
So maybe a drama-free zone in addition to a cell
yes,
phone-free zone.
Indeed.
So why are we looking to do this now? We've been talking about this for a while, but why now?
We have. Well, I think over time the idea of cell phones in school has just fundamentally changed, and it wasn't that long ago. I know I'm getting old, but I remember teaching when cell phones weren't a thing. Like it wasn't even we didn't need a policy, we didn't need a practice because the cell phones weren't a thing. And then I think our policy now currently still has beepers in there as a thing of like, you can't do that. But since we've gone from the flip phone, which was fairly easy to regulate,
that's and old school phone there,
everybody misses it.
Yeah.
To the smartphone, which is basically a laptop in your pocket, and it's a completely different thing. And we initially, way back when we first started talking about cell phones, were really much on board with the idea of working with kids to figure out how to use the tool that they had. And cell phones and smartphones now have become, they've been created to ultimately addict people to using them, the constant scrolling and that nature. That's not a feasible option. So this is where we've gotten to.
It feels like there's more and more research on the psychological, mental health effect of cell phones, excessive social media use on teenage brains in particular,
right? Because
that's just the development of their brain can't really manage all of that the way the cell phones and social media have been designed.
Right. There's research like all over the place. The Pew Research Center, the American Psychological Association, like there's all kinds of research suggesting that. It's one of the few things that there's not a lot of research to argue for it. You know, there's a lot to argue against it, but there's nobody coming out saying, I did research that said this is a great idea.
Yeah, cell phones are great for kids.
Right.
Everyone should have one.
Nobody's saying that.
I think we've also seen that this issue is sort of taking off across the country in terms of other states and what they're doing. What have you learned?
So in the reading that I've been doing, there's at least 19 other states that are in one of two places. They have either at the state level established policy around students and devices during the school day, or the Department of Educations have mandated that at the district level they create policy. And in Maine, we're starting a new legislative session here in a few weeks, and the first bills were published on Friday, and there's one in there about districts and creating policy around cell phone access for students during the school day. So it's happening here in Maine at the state level and across the country.
Yeah. It seems like the time is right for us to take action to support students around this. So we're going to have other conversations around this and provide additional information about the policy itself and implementation. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think it'll be good to kind of get the information out there as it's happening, rather than trying to explain it after the fact. Yeah. And the people have lots of questions. I can predict a bunch of them, so I think probably next time we'll talk about a bunch of those.
Sounds a great idea.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Shaw.
Thank you very much.